Hey guys, Uber Life here, and I have returned the Mercedes Metris back to American Leasing, and I'm done with Via. Well, okay, should I say I'd used the Via promotion for this vehicle. I did sort of think that it was coming to an end at some point, so they kind of said, okay, ending soon, so I jumped on it. But I got a text the other day from Via saying, please try this Metris for a limited time. And you know what, that was limited time a long time ago, but I would have planned it a lot better had I known. But anyway, nonetheless, I returned it over, and I'm back to some other work, that I do, and did use the car for those 35 days that I had this vehicle. I have to say something about the Mercedes Metris. I would never ever rent it again. First of all, for a couple of reasons. One is that it's an SUV, or should I say an XL. I may have taken like 4 XL rides, and it's always like somebody trying to move something, so it's definitely not worth it to have an XL, because the price difference is not enough, and you're going to just be taking X's the whole time anyway. Okay, so that's one thing. The other thing is the rental rate is $400, or should I say $500 a week. And you're better off going the cheapest route you can, especially if you're sort of what I call, okay, I'm going to consider myself a part-timer when I do it. And what I mean by part-time is I'm only putting 30 hours in, as to where you really need to put in 60 to make any money. That's the bottom line. You have to put your ass in that seat for that time to actually make any money. But all things said, I drove for 35 days. I spent about $500 in gas. I spent $225 in tolls, car wash coupled to like $22, parking like $10. I did buy the iPad mini, which for navigation was amazing. Awesome, just the right size, cool. Everybody liked it. You see this up here on your dash, and you just like scream professional. And you also have your phone on the side to do it, not to be bothered with any of the navigation and GPS systems. So that was just really good. I highly recommend getting that. And I got one for $150, and it was refurbished from these guys in downtown Brooklyn. Send me an email, and I'll give you their information. I don't know, worked for me. So that's that. So all in all, I paid about $210 for the iPad activation fees and stuff like that. So 35 days I walked with. $1,355 is what I walked away with for 35 days. Of those 35 days, I probably drove for about 20 of those, 22, 25 maybe, probably maybe, Anyway, I don't exactly know every single day that I did, but if I were to do it again, or to take advice, the promotion was okay, and it allowed me to have the vehicle and to use it for personal use, and also to do other jobs. So I have to say, as a win-win situation, walking away with the $1,300. And the reason I walked away with the $1,300 in 35 days is because $1,000 of that was paid by Via promotion. Now imagine, average 30 hours a week. You walk away after 35 days with $335. That's the realistic. That's the part-time people like myself, and I mean 30 hours or less, and that are renting vehicles from any TLC rental place. So we just don't have our own. That's the way to go, and that's something I'm looking into. I am really interested in looking at the leasing options, because if I can get something down that's decent, that I'm gonna like, something in between, like the Avalon and the Metris, something that's sort of SUV size, feel, but the most important thing is the comfort that Via Metris, it tore my back up. 35 days of not like sitting correctly is way too long. And so I'm fighting hard to just to kind of get back into shape with that, so I cannot ever ride that vehicle. But so the right thing, I kind of want to look into that, because I do need a vehicle for other things, both personal and for other jobs. So maybe it works for me. Hey guys, listen, thank you so much for all the emails. I love getting back to people. It usually takes me a couple of days, but I'm definitely going to do that. You know, look forward to it. And if you have any questions or just, you know, comments or just want to say, yo, how's it going? Send me an email. It should be down below along with the link. And if you're a new driver, you know, that's kind of what we're here for. We're here to kind of give you our I don't know, our 2 cents in what we've experienced. So if you're one of those guys out there considering doing this or going through the TLC process, send me an email. Please sign up for the code if you can, because that's the way, you know, to support this channel and just to keep things going, you know. And you know what? The best way to keep them going is on the road. See you then.